Celebrate India's rich heritage at GI Samagam 2025. Presented by DPIIT and the India Today Group. GI Samagam honors geographical indication or GI tag products, symbols of India's indigenous treasures and timeless authenticity. Watch GI Samagam 2025 live on www.indiatoday.in.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Amitabh Kant, G20 Sherpa, Ms. Himani Pandey, Additional Secretary, Department of Promotion for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, DPIIT for short, distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the India Today Group, I'm delighted to welcome you to the first GI Samagam. Now, the geographical indications or GI tab or tag isn't just a label. It is a mark of our heritage, craftsmanship, and identity. I was just thinking, even as we lit the lamp, Mr. Kant, that with such an auspicious beginning, maybe we should, it's a wonderful Indian tradition, and maybe this should also be GI tagged, or, lighting of the lamp itself. So, simply put, if you look at it, what we are trying to do in this conclave is to beautifully, if I may say so, intertwine India's cultural heritage with its economic aspirations. So why should India push for its GIs? And I think my colleague put it very simply, which is because they empower the farmer, for instance, growing basmati rice in the Indo-Gangetic plain. They empower the artisan weaving Pochampali ikat in Telangana. They empower the shepherds responsible for Pashmina shawls in Kashmir. They empower the potters shaping the elegant blue pottery of Rajasthan. They empower the growers of Alfonso mangoes and Nagpur oranges in Maharashtra. And I was very happy to discover when I was going down that my home district, Coorg, or Kodagu as it is, has a GI tag. And that is for Arabica coffee. It's called Coorg Arabica coffee. And this proof of origin is verified, and its properties such as the native way of cultivation, soil quality, shade, and uniqueness compared to other coffee types resulted in this GI tag. So no other region, we did have coffee farms, but I don't have them anymore. No other region or a group of farmers beyond the Kodagu district can sell authentic Coorg Arabica coffee. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision, we saw the local to global initiatives which actually promoted the GI tag with the One District, One Product, or ODOP, and partnerships with private e-commerce giants have seen these treasures deserve the spotlight that they should get. Tourists, both domestic and international, are increasingly seeing authentic Indian experiences, and GI tags are becoming their go-to souvenirs. So that's also a very, very important activity, tourism and how it promotes it. And we now have over 640 registered GI tags. I'm sure the ministry will be able to give the exact number. And India has made significant strides in this. But, and that's why we are meeting here as well, we seem to be just, in many senses, scratching the surface, and Mr. Kant will address that issue. And our untapped potential remains vast, and the challenges persist. Some of the issues that I will talk about, and I'm sure Mr. Kant will also go talk about these, is the counterfeiting dilutes that come up, and in fact dilutes the value itself. There are legal battles that we have faced in the past, if you recall the big battle over basmati rice between India and Pakistan, and therefore this demands constant vigilance to protect and preserve our own GI tags. Also, we know that market access isn't always easy. A lot of the artisans and others will be speaking later today about what they want and how to meet the global expectations. So this is a conclave that wants to also look ahead. And we have put together in this conclave, not only just to honor our heritage with building a brighter future for our artisans and producers, but really bringing together top experts so that we could discuss all the key issues pertaining to GI tags and what are the challenges and opportunities ahead. I don't think there's any other better person than Amitabh Kant, currently, as I mentioned earlier, India's G20 Sherpa, where he played a pivotal role in showcasing India's leadership on the world stage during his G20 presidency, and much of that activity happened in this mandapam as well. His exemplary work has been widely acknowledged, And you must read his recent book about the remarkable journey of India's triumph at G20. It is compelling reading. Amitabh Kant, I must say, I read it through in one shot itself. Tremendous information. And let's give him a very warm round of applause for that. And that's not only his only achievement. He was CEO of Niti Aayog before this, India's apex policy think tank, and under his leadership, Niti Aayog spearheaded transformative initiatives across sectors like digital innovation, sustainable development, and economic reforms, which helped redefine India's growth trajectory. Now, the fortunate thing is Amitabh Kant's expertise in geographical indications or GI tags stems, I think, from your tenure almost a decade ago as secretary of the DPIIT, and he was directly involved in promoting GIs as the drivers of economic empowerment and cultural preservation. And finally, I know if I go, I think I can take the whole session talking about Amitabh Kant's contribution. He was, let's not forget, instrumental in positioning India as a premier global destination. He's best remembered for his iconic branding of Kerala as God's own country, a campaign that not only elevated Kerala's global profile, but also directly tied its unique heritage, including GI tag products, to its tourism identity. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Amitabh Kant to share his insights and deliver the inaugural keynote address on geographical indications. Thank you very much.
Celebrate India's rich heritage at GI Samagam 2025. Presented by DPIIT and the India Today Group. GI Samagam honors geographical indication or GI tag products, symbols of India's indigenous treasures and timeless authenticity. Watch GI Samagam 2025 live on www.indiatoday.in.